Oh, hello, duckies. Right, I know there's been a lot of speculation, and there's been a lot of talk over the internet, and it's like, how does he make himself look proper fabulous like he does? And well, you know what? I've decided I'm just gonna let you into the secret. I'm gonna make Jordan look like Princess Bloody Diana, and that Jodie Mosh look like fucking Mahatma Bleeding Gandhi. Just, just watch while I turn you into a princess. And not only that, it's going to be with a twist. I'll let you figure out what the twist is at the end. Right, now first of all, I'm not going to show you my palette. I know a lot of them do. But I mean, I know that there's been, there's a lot of talk about, what do we use as foundation? Well, I find that there's nothing better than a nice bit of Daz. And what I like to do is I just get it and you just put it like this. Oh, it's very Marie Antoinette, I find. So you just liberal. Now what I would say is, fuck off Facebook, you. Oh, it's that dirty little bastard as well. Now what I would say is, make sure that you're nice and moist before you start this, because that's what I find. I've just been giving John next door an hand job, so I'm very damp on the face. So if you haven't got a next door neighbour to be able to relieve, well, I find that the disapproving spit of passers-by works just as well. Right, now clearly we can see I've got a nice even coverage, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move on. Alright, loves, alright. So next thing you want to do is, well, what I would say is, actually, to me, nothing says summer like, when you get that breeze and it's cut grass, and and there's that wafted dog shit. Nothing says summer like cut grass and a wafted dog shit. So, and I know there's been a lot of talk of brushes, and MAC have got a fabulous range, but I like to use a nice, now because remember that we've been liberal with this, I like to use a brogue. I like to liberally, and don't be shy of a fork either. Don't be shy of a fork. Just get it on there. And what I like to do is I just, now look at that. Now look at how it accentuates the cheeks. Look at those cheekbones. You could cut bloody cheese on them, honestly. Now look at that. And notice how that, well, I say cut grass. I live on an estate, so I didn't have any. So I had to just get some that I found in toilet, but were green. So, but you get the idea. Do you know what I mean? And it smells bloody lovely. Right. So you've gone there. You've got that, and you're thinking, you know what? And I've had a lot of comments in my inbox, and they've been saying primarily, how do I make my lips look so luscious, so plump and inviting? And I say to them, well, the secret is ketchup. What you want to do is, don't be shy with it. That's what I always said. Just get it on there. Oh, and look at what a bloody transformation. Look at that. Now, I know what you're thinking. You bloody mucky buggers. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, there's no definition there. Where's the outline? Where's the outline? Well, this is a top tip that I learned in Milan. If you really want to, don't bother with that bloody, the lip liner and all that lot. If you really want to appeal to a man, what you want to do is get yourself a bit of bacon rind, a nice bit of, a good bit. What I like to do is, if you're feeling adventurous, leave a bit of meat on. They'll bloody love you for it. A lot of people have cinnamon here, a lot of them use all this, theatrical glue and all that lot. But me, I find that when when I'm getting my man's meat off, I don't want my meat falling off. So what I use is Bostik leather adhesive. As you can see, you'll find it'll be there until it's rancid, basically. So what we do is we apply a nice bit of that, look. A nice bit of that now. Ooh, and I'll tell you what, the fumes are bloody marvellous. It's no bloody wonder those bastarding cobblers charge you so much. They're all off their bleeding heads on this stuff. Ooh. And before you pass out, try and put the bottom lip on. That's what I always say. Don't mind the sting, don't mind the sting. You'll learn to live with it. Oh, right then. Now, next thing's next. I know what you're thinking. How am I going to get that Marilyn Monroe look? You know the one I mean. Cindy Crawford with the thing. Well, I'll tell you. Get yourself a packet of oil brand. There's all sorts in there. Bloody all sorts. Now, what I like to do is mix it up a bit, put a bit of coconut on your face, eh? No one expects that. They thought they expected a mole. They've got an interesting formation. Roll with it, that's what I say, roll with it. Right, next thing's next. Let's have a look what we've got here. Eyeshadow. Right. Nothing says come to me like fish paste. And what I like to do is, and look at the colour of it, it's a lovely crimson. And I just like to wipe it on there. And look at that. A vision. An absolute bloody vision. Now, no look, I mean I smell beautiful, don't get me wrong, but no look will be complete without lip gloss. Now, you know, you can spend a lot of money on it, but I like nothing better than just a bit of oil. Just oil yourself up and really get it on there. It really complements the bacon. I like to think of myself as a, you know, it's quite continental. I feel a lot like a French fry, you know. And sometimes, one thing I would say, you know, it's very important to bear in mind your complexion when you go for this look, because if you, with the dog dirt particularly, you know, obviously if you have to leave it a while to adhere. One thing I would say is, like, if you with the dog dirt, like, make sure that you use, I like the runny stuff, you know, like I like to complement it on there, and it really brings out my cheekbones. But you know, you could always go for maybe a, you know, well, I've never had an horse, I've never used an horse, but you know, well, I've had a few donkeys in my mouth though, you know, but I wouldn't like to comment. Anyway, next thing's next. Where are we? Oh yeah, I like to top it off with a nice aroma, and what I like to bring to it is, nothing smells quite as nice as, you know, a piss sample from, like, gonorrhea myself. I think it's got a wonderful zesty aroma, I find. And oh, look, it's still fizzy. And just what you want to do is just dab it on, and there you go. And let me tell you, they're gonna bloody love you. They're gonna be all over you down in the fucking canal, down by that canal. They'll fucking love you. So, I'm sure that you've finally understood where it all comes from. And did you guess the secret? The twist? Yeah, that's right. It's that childhood holiday in Blackpool with the over affectionate uncle in it. That's right, on the waltzers, touching you up, never did me any harm, let me tell you, Ducky, never did me any harm. Well, enjoy, go out, and get fucked.